Lord be with you. In his book, Dangers, Toils, and Snares, John Ortberg talks about the days when he took his children to the shrine of the Golden Arches, where they always lusted for the meal that comes with a cheap little prize. In a moment of marketing genius, McDonald's executives christened it the Happy Meal, convincing children all across the globe that they're not just getting McNuggets and fries and a cheap little toy. They're getting happiness. The problem with the Happy Meal is that the happy wears off, and they need a new fix. No child discovers lasting happiness in getting one. Have you ever heard any child say, "Remember that Happy Meal? What great joy I found there." Happy Meals bring happiness to McDonald's. Have you ever wondered why Ronald McDonald wears that grin? 20 billion Happy Meals, that's why. Ortberg says, when you get older, you don't get any smarter. Your Happy Meals just get more expensive. The quick fixes for happiness. By the way, I still eat at McDonald's occasionally. No Happy Meals, just real meals. I outgrew the Happy Meals, but one thing from my childhood still continues: dipping their fries in a milkshake. A quick fix for happiness. There is a cosmic difference between happiness and joy. Happiness comes when we get that little or big prize, when we do something we enjoy doing, when we hang out with friends. But the happiness doesn't last, because happiness is temporary. Joy comes from the inside, from Jesus living within us, from a place of everlasting love. Richard Stearns, when president of World Vision, reflected on his visit to a church in Port-au-Prince, Haiti, nearly a year after the devastating earthquake on January 12, 2010. The church's building consisted of a tent made from white tarps and duct tape, pitched in the midst of a sprawling camp for thousands of people still homeless from the earthquake. This is how he described the church and the lesson he learned in Haiti. In the front row sat 6 amputees ranging in age from 6 to 60. They were clapping and smiling as they sang song after song and lifted their prayers to God. The worship was full of hope and thanksgiving to the Lord. No one was singing louder or praying more fervently than Damasi Lufine, a 32-year-old unemployed single mother of 2. During the earthquake, a collapsed building crushed her right arm and left leg. After 4 days, both limbs had to be amputated. She was leading the choir, leading prayers, standing on her prosthesis and lifting her one hand high in praise to God. Following the service, I met Damasi's 2 daughters, ages 8 and 10. The 3 of them now lived in a tent 5 feet tall and perhaps 8 feet wide. Despite losing her job, her home, and 2 limbs, she is deeply grateful because God spared her life. She says, "He brought me back like Lazarus, giving me the gift of life." She believes she survived the devastating quake for 2 reasons: to raise her girls and to serve her Lord for a few more years. Richard Stearns said, "It makes no sense to me as an entitled American who grouses at the smallest inconveniences, a clogged drain or a slow Wi-Fi connection in my home. Yet here in this place, many who had lost everything expressed nothing but praise. Joy defies all of life's circumstances, no matter how harsh they become. In the face of overwhelming suffering, Job still proclaimed, "Blessed be the name of the Lord." That's not happiness. That's joy. Let me ask you a question. On an average day, do you end the day happy or joyful? Nehemiah 8:10 tells us that the joy of the Lord is your strength, yours and mine. Maybe it's joy you're looking for. Amen.